Welcome back to Love Lessons for Men. I'm thrilled to have you join me again as we delve into another crucial aspect of becoming the best version of yourself. It's Steve Harvey, and today we're talking about something that can change your life, something fundamental to your relationships, your career, and your overall well-being: authenticity. It's a word we hear often, but do we truly understand what it means to live authentically? Authenticity means being your real self, embracing who you are, flaws and all, without pretense or apology. Not the guy you think you're supposed to be, the image society tells you to project, or the persona you believe will impress others, but the real you, quirks and all. The man with his own unique sense of humor, his own passions, and his own way of seeing the world. We live in a world obsessed with perfection, a world that constantly bombards us with images of unattainable ideals. Perfect bodies, sculpted and flawless, often achieved through filters and enhancements. Perfect jobs, high-powered careers with endless opportunities and overflowing bank accounts. Perfect everything. The perfect house, the perfect car, the perfect vacation. A never-ending pursuit of material possessions. That pressure makes you put on a mask every day, a facade to hide your insecurities and project an image of success. And let me tell you, that mask is heavy. It weighs you down with the constant need to maintain appearances. It's exhausting, trying to be someone you're not, constantly monitoring your words and actions. And it doesn't get you what you want, the things that truly matter in life. Real love, the kind of connection that comes from being vulnerable and open with another person. Respect, genuine admiration from others who appreciate you for who you truly are. Or happiness, lasting joy that comes from within, from accepting yourself and living in alignment with your values. This conversation is about taking that mask off, shedding the layers of pretense, and revealing the authentic man beneath. And realizing that being authentic is your greatest strength. It's what makes you unique, relatable, and ultimately, more successful. We'll break down why chasing perfection holds you back, trapping you in a cycle of self-doubt and inadequacy. And how being real draws people in, creating deeper, more meaningful connections with those around you. Forget the idea that you have to be flawless to be worthy. Embrace your imperfections, your vulnerabilities, and your unique story. The most powerful, attractive, and successful man you can be is not some idealized version of yourself, is the one you already are. The man you see in the mirror each morning, with all his strengths and weaknesses. You just need the courage to let him show up, to step out of the shadows and embrace your true self, without fear of judgment. So, get comfortable, open your mind, and prepare to challenge some of the beliefs you hold about yourself and the world around you, and let's get into it. Let's explore the power of authenticity and how it can transform your life. This isn't a lecture, I'm not here to preach or tell you what to do, it's a real talk man to man, a candid conversation about the challenges and rewards of living authentically. I'm sharing the wisdom I wish I'd heard when I was younger, the lessons I've learned about the importance of self-acceptance and the freedom that comes with being true to yourself. By the end, you'll see that your real self is your superpower. It's the source of your confidence, your resilience, and your ability to connect with others on a deeper level. Let's start this journey together. A journey of self-discovery, self-acceptance, and ultimately, self-love. Ready? Let's go. Let's unlock the power of your authentic self and create a life filled with purpose, passion, and genuine connection. Chapter 1. The trap of trying to be perfect. The idea of being perfect is a trap, a carefully constructed illusion that society often pushes upon us. It's a mirage that shimmers in the distance, promising happiness and acceptance, but ultimately leading to frustration and emptiness. A cage built from fear. Fear of judgment, fear of failure, fear of not measuring up to some arbitrary standard. This cage can feel incredibly real, its bars solid and unyielding. When you're stuck in it, you're not living, you're merely existing. Life becomes a series of calculated moves, each one designed to maintain the facade of perfection. You're performing. You're putting on a show for the world, hiding your true self behind a mask of flawless composure. You edit yourself, constantly scrutinizing your thoughts, words, and actions. Worry about every move, second-guessing every decision, paralyzed by the fear of making a mistake. And forget to enjoy life. The simple pleasures, the spontaneous moments, the genuine connections. All are sacrificed at the altar of perfection. Imagine being on a date, trying to be the perfect man, meticulously crafting every word and gesture. Smooth, effortlessly charming, witty, always having the perfect comeback, never making a mistake, a flawless performance designed to impress. but she can sense it's fake, that something is off, and it creates a wall between you. Authenticity is the key to genuine connection, and perfection is its antithesis. Perfection is impossible. It's an unattainable ideal, a moving target that constantly eludes our grasp. We all have flaws, imperfections that make us unique and human. Bad days and make mistakes, it's part of the human experience. Trying to erase that, to deny our imperfections, is a futile and ultimately self-destructive endeavor. Is trying to erase your humanity. It's like trying to paint over a masterpiece, diminishing its beauty and depth. People want to connect with someone real, someone who is willing to be vulnerable and authentic, not a robot. They crave genuine connection, not a flawless imitation of a human being. The pursuit of perfection leads to loneliness, as it creates a barrier between you and others. And anxiety. The constant pressure to maintain a perfect image is exhausting and unsustainable. It keeps you from taking risks, from stepping outside your comfort zone and pursuing your dreams, and being vulnerable. Vulnerability is the birthplace of connection, intimacy, and growth. Recognize that perfection, this elusive ideal, is a lie society sells us. It's a carefully curated image designed to make us feel inadequate. It promises acceptance, a sense of belonging, if only we can achieve this impossible standard, but delivers isolation. Because true acceptance comes from embracing our imperfections, not hiding them. The pressure to be perfect, to constantly measure up, keeps you small and afraid. It stifles your creativity, limits your potential, and prevents you from living a full and authentic life. Stop trying to be flawless, to meet some impossible standard. Start being real. Embrace your imperfections, your vulnerabilities, your authentic self. Real strength is in being human. It's in accepting ourselves, flaws and all. That's where true connection begins. When we allow ourselves to be seen, truly seen, for who we are. Let's dig deeper and explore the freedom that comes with letting go of perfection. Chapter 2. Authenticity is your superpower for connection. Authenticity is your superpower. Think about the people you're drawn to. They're not perfect, but they're real. At work, the guy who admits he doesn't know something and promises to find out earns more respect than the one who bluffs. Being real builds trust. Authenticity is magnetic. It gives others permission to be themselves. In relationships, sharing your fears and flaws creates intimacy. It's not about perfect moments. It's about being loved for who you are. Your unique story, sense of humor, and even your mistakes make you memorable. Perfection is boring. Authenticity is unforgettable. When you hide behind a mask, you rob the world of the real you. Your authenticity draws the right people and opportunities. That's your secret weapon. Use it. Chapter 3. The high cost of the perfectionist grind. Trying to be perfect costs you your energy, peace, and joy. It's like driving with the emergency brake on, exhausting and pointless. Remember the guy on the date obsessing over every detail? He goes home drained, not happy. The perfectionist grind steals your presence and fun. It leads to stress, anxiety, and even burnout. Your body reacts to perfectionism like it's a threat. Constant stress, no relaxation. And for what? Approval that isn't real? The price is too high for a reward that doesn't exist. Life is meant to be lived, not endured. Letting go of perfection is giving yourself a break. It's choosing joy, laughter, and real moments. Don't let the grind steal your life. Save your energy for what matters. Choose real over perfect. Chapter 4. Building trust that lasts a lifetime. Trust. It's a word we use often, but do we truly understand its weight? Trust is more than just a feeling. It's the bedrock upon which we build our lives, our careers, and our families. It's the silent agreement that binds us together, allowing us to navigate the world with a sense of security and connection. Trust is the very foundation of every meaningful relationship. Whether it's with a spouse, a friend, a family member, or a colleague, trust is the invisible thread that weaves through our interactions, creating a tapestry of shared experiences and mutual respect. You can't build real trust on perfection. The pursuit of flawlessness is a mirage, a deceptive illusion that ultimately crumbles under the weight of its own unrealistic expectations. Instead, trust is built on authenticity. It's about showing up as your true self, with all your imperfections and vulnerabilities on display. People don't trust perfect people, because perfection is unattainable and therefore unbelievable. They trust honest ones. They trust those who are willing to be vulnerable, to admit their mistakes, and to show their true colors. even when those colors aren't always bright and shiny. Imagine a business partner who admits mistakes and asks for help. Someone who isn't afraid to say, "I messed up," or "I need your expertise." You trust him more than the one who pretends everything's perfect, because you know that perfection is a facade, a carefully constructed mask that hides the truth. In your personal life, your family needs the real you. They don't need a flawless robot who never makes mistakes. Admitting when you're wrong, saying sorry, and asking for help are not signs of weakness. They are acts of courage and vulnerability that builds closeness, fostering a deeper connection and a stronger bond. The perfect dad or partner creates distance and fear because they set an impossible standard that no one can ever hope to meet. Being real breaks down walls and invites connection. It creates a safe space where others feel comfortable being themselves, without fear of judgment or rejection. Trust is built in small, honest moments, in the everyday interactions that make up the fabric of our lives. It's in admitting you don't know, being willing to learn and grow. It's in sharing a laugh over a mistake, finding humor in our imperfections, or owning up before you're caught, taking responsibility for our actions even when it's difficult. Each act of authenticity lays a brick, carefully and deliberately, in the foundation of trust, creating a structure that is strong and resilient. Perfection is a house of cards, built on a foundation of lies and illusions. One breeze and it falls, revealing the emptiness beneath. If you want relationships that last, relationships that can weather any storm, build them with your true self, with your authentic heart and soul. Authenticity is the solid ground, the unshakable foundation upon which lasting relationships are built. That's how you create bonds that stand the test of time, relationships that are built to last a lifetime. Be real, and trust will follow. It's a simple equation, but it's one that can transform your life. That's the gold, the true treasure that lies at the heart of every meaningful connection. Chapter 5. How to start being your authentic self today? So, how do you start being authentic? First, notice your perfectionist thoughts, just observe them. Awareness is the first step to change. Next, practice small acts of realness. Instead of saying "I'm good," share a real story about your weekend. If you don't know something, admit it and ask to learn more. People respect honesty over fake expertise. Get clear on your own values, what matters most to you. When you know your values, it's easier to make authentic choices. Ask yourself, does this align with who I want to be? That's living authentically. Give yourself grace, you'll mess up and that's okay. The goal isn't perfect authenticity, it's being a little more real each day. Celebrate small wins and forgive slip-ups. Be as kind to yourself as you would to a friend. This is a journey, not a destination. Start today. Chasing perfection is a losing game, but authenticity is where real power lives. It's the key to deep connections, lasting trust, and real joy. The world doesn't need another perfect robot, it needs you. The real you, with your stories, your laughter, your scars. That's the man people want to know and love. Your imperfections make your story unique. Embracing your authentic self is the ultimate act of courage. Look in the mirror and say, "I'm enough." Take one small step today, share something real, admit you don't know, or laugh at your own mistake. Let the mask down and feel the freedom. It feels like coming home to yourself. That's the greatest lesson of all. Thanks for tuning in to Love Lessons for Men. If this helped you, share it with someone who needs it. Subscribe for more real talk. Until next time, be you. You're more than enough. Thanks for watching until the end. See you in the next video.